Ready.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Right to the air is Richardson. The throw here is complete. Into space at the 45. He may go. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 78 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play. Run after catch.
Cowboys 7, Bengals nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here comes Campbell. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Hold it ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That's fielded at about the 18. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Their own 27-yard line.
They motion a receiver right. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Cowboy 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
putting the tight end in motion. Here's our first carry for their running back. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. He's to the 15. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Second reception of this Super Bowl. And it's good enough for a first down.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Bengals nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Campbell.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Intended for number 87.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He'll look to throw. That's taken in. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
That is caught outright on the RPO. So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Quick throw, taken in, and a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. To throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays out.
And it's an interception. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. And he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, The ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7. Up the middle they go. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That one intercepted. They're going to take over at their own 8-yard line.
Intercepted.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. And that'll help give him some space. Out of bounds. Up at the 20-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. Richardson to throw it here on first down. Forced out wide.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 2nd reception of this Super Bowl. And it's good enough for a first down.
I don't think we all appreciate enough just how difficult it is to throw on the run. The technique, the arm strength, the accuracy, all of those things on complete display on that first down pass.
On the toss, they'll run. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That is 14 for the 2nd time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down.
First down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back in on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
2nd and 10. Richardson operating from the pistol. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The tackle made.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. To throw, it's Richardson. Forced out left. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 31 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of shotgun, Richardson. This is caught at 2. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. Not much there, maybe a yard. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Second and goal.
Come on.
They'll go with him again. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
The kicker on for
This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
It's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
On the return, here comes Campbell. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Inside the 40. It's a foot race. And he will dive into the end zone. 92 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back to the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
Taking some chances here early. Got to give credit to the special teams coach, but it's the confidence that the head coach has in his special teams unit to even give them the green light to try this.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. The throw here is complete. So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. Second down and 8. On the ground, and he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line of scrimmage. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. Cowboys sat on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Campbell. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
29-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And he's got a Bengals 1st down. He'll get this up past the 40-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Bengals.
And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Out to his right. He runs with it. taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They'll turn and hand this one off. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Cowboys' 21-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Bengals cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. He's to midfield.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd
Mike, I
and
love
6
studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide, of course, out of the backfield. It's a big part of today's modern NFL.
He's got room at the 30, down to the 10, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their leads.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
On the return, here comes Campbell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Contact.
all things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Into space at the 45. He may go. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it, and the Bengals are able to edge a bit closer.
36, Bengals 17.
Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left, and they're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That is intercepted. Still going. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Is good. Makes the score Cowboys 36, Bengals 24.
Just 2 scores down. This is really taking a chance. With a quarter plus to play, they line up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Sometimes you can get a little carried away when you feel like things are going your way, and I think that's the case here, Mike. You get the touchdown. Now they're thinking, all right, let's get the ball right back to our offense. In this case, I think the aggressiveness ends up costing them.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Richardson to throw. Flush to his right. He's into the clear again. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Bengals
Tight end going in motion here. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
A chance here for this back to really show his speed. He saw the room on the perimeter, and he was able to get around the edge. Thought he was going to get right to the pylon. Comes up just short. Down near the goal line, sets up 1st and goal.
A run on 1st and goal. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Try to run it here. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. They'll run. And once again, nothing there. Stopped short with no gain. Now, 4th and goal.
It's 4th and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the gun, Richardson. And this is on. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown, Cowboys. Point after try, forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Cowboys 43, Bengals 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Campbell. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Cincinnati Bengals.
2nd reception of this Super Bowl. And it's good enough for a 1st down. Now a handoff, running right. And they'll have it across midfield, down the opposing 46-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
To the air now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. He'll look to throw. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down at the 31.
1 quarter remains here in the
Brings up
Super
2nd
Bowl.
and 9.
And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground.
To the running back.
Can he get away? No!
Taken down
He's going to
back
be
at the
taken
34-yard
down
line.
behind the line.
We typically see the big guys up front, Mike, make plays at the line. But every so often, he's able to drive through, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
It is 3rd and long. We'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Dallas. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.